All right, welcome back to the channel. Today I got another thrift store find review for you guys. I got Razars Chi Raider from Lego Chima. This set has 412 pieces, 3 minifigures, and it's just another Chima set. Like, I love these Chima sets where they just have like an animal as kind of like the main build, and then you get just like these wacky minifigures. Like, I don't know, I just feel like there hasn't been much sets like this lately, and I just think this one's actually pretty cool. It's just a big raven bird mech with side build and 3 minifigs, which I did find this at the thrift store in the bin. But yeah, let's go ahead and take a closer look at this build because there's a lot to pack in here. All right, so taking a closer look at the figures here. This first one up here, this one's Razar, so he's the main dude of the bird mech. And I just love how they do these Chima figures. Like, these are actually some pretty like cool figs. Like, look, we got the little hook piece here for his hand. This is even taking off the helmet, you get like some cool detail on his face. And even on the back here, you get some more like an alternate face. And there's actually some pretty, we'll just take it all apart here. Get your wings here. Wings are pretty cool. But underneath, you just get some cool detail in here. No back leg print or anything like that. But like, just look at this fig. This is a cool figure here. You just put this back on. Then, here you go. You get some cool molded headpiece for the raven. So this one's actually pretty sweet. The next one we got up here, this one, his name is Rizzo, I think? Yeah, it's Rizzo. This one's actually pretty cool. He's got a peg leg on this one, so the other dude's got a claw. This one's got no leg. And same with him. He kind of has a damaged eye print on his face. I think the torso is pretty similar. It's just belts. One has a belt, one doesn't. But yeah, he's just another Raven goon, I guess, if you want to call it. I'm not too sure. Yeah, more ravens to add to the Chima collection, I guess. And then I guess, here we go. This dude's name is Ewar? E-W-A-R? I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm not sure if he has the right headpiece for this. My knowledge on Chima is limited. Yeah, his name's Ewar. Pretty cool minifig. Like, just pretty bright. Like, with the gold and stuff. Looks like he has goggles on. This one, he doesn't have goggles on. Actually, let's put it this one here. Actually, let's take a look at his torso. The torso, this dude's kind of ripped with his abs here. And then just back printed, yeah. But here, look, let's see what he kind of looks a bit more serious with his face on. There we go. Let's put that on. Yeah. Pretty sweet minifigs. Like, I love these Chima figs. Like, I got plenty more to review here for sets. So we're going to take a lot more look at Chima figs. So yeah, these are the figs here. Let's take them all out here. We got all 3 of them. Came with 3. Let's move on to the side build it comes with because there's 2. All right, so the first side build we have here is kind of a Eagle Jet, I'm guessing. Some kind of like speeder, Star Wars speeder, I'm not sure. But you get little landing gear here. Handle, I don't know if this is like a gun, or I guess this is the gun, could be. But you can just put your figure on here. I don't know why he needed it, because he already has wings, but I guess we're not going to question that. I guess he just flies like that. Honestly, it's pretty sweet. You can land it, take off, chase after the bird mech. Yeah, this is a pretty cool side build. I like it. The second one is, I guess this is when it's Razars Chi Raider. I guess this is the Chi they're raiding. If you didn't know, all these Chima sets, kind of the basis of around it, I guess, was the Chi. And it was kind of the main power, I guess, like the Chi. Yeah, this little side build here has a little jungle kind of ruins. The back of it's kind of actually pretty nice, pretty smooth. Get some trees. I guess this moves. I'm not sure what you want to do with that. You get a little axe here. I guess you can have your little dudes come and get the axe and stuff and get the Chi, because the Chi they're trying to raid. But yeah, these are the 2 side builds you get, which are pretty nice. Let's actually move on to the main build here, because this thing's actually pretty big. So yeah, let's get into that. Okay, so here we have the main Chi Raider itself. This is a pretty big Raven mech build. Keep in mind it is a thrift store find here, so we do have like pieces like that missing. I'm trying to think what else is missing here. I have to like substitute some parts like here. That's supposed to be bigger. Yeah, most of it's all like 100% complete, which is actually pretty sweet. But just here's like let's try to make out the size of this. Actually, I'll just move my camera. Like, it's pretty big. Like, here's my gunship. And that's there beside the gunship. Like, this is a pretty big Raven mech. And it's kind of packed with not a lot, but you do get some movable wings up here. You can have those move. You get some like cool engine detailing here. You do get the flick fire missiles. You can move its, actually you can only really move that. Oh, you can move it. Okay, you can move that all the way. That, you can have that. I don't know. No, you can't take that off. I thought it was, that's another set. My bad. I think you could place a minifig in here. I'm not too sure if you can. Actually, I thought there was more play features on this, but I guess there isn't. The legs are kind of on these ratchet joints, so you can kind of have them flying. This thing actually looks pretty cool. It's just like a big flying Raven set. Actually, let me see if I can, I'll try moving the camera here, because I feel like you guys can't really get the full scale of this thing. Because actually, let's put a minifig beside it. Let's take Razar here, good friend Razar. Let's put him here. So yeah, that's kind of the size comparison of him to a fig. Like the tail stretches out long. It's kind of on a ball joint there too. And you have these cool like energy pipes, I guess, if you want to call that energy pipes. Look at the detail up on this like raven's face. I don't know, just it looks like a raven. It got the job done on that. We got some stickers here. The sticker's obviously worn off, but then yeah, here we got the chi. Yeah, that's what these tubes are. It's the chi powered, I guess. Powered by chi. I don't know. It's kind of like Energon from Transformers. That's like the only thing I can think of to compare it to. Like they need the Energon to power up their stuff, and the Lego Chima citizens need their chi to power up the chi, I guess. But yeah, this is... Actually, we'll do another comparison to another Chima set here I just reviewed in a short. Let's take Crawley's Claw Ripper. So... let's move this down. Here we go. Here's this, I guess, the Croc and the Raven. This is kind of a little comparison we got going on here, just to see the scale of this. Let's get some more figs out here. Yeah. This dude's kind of hard to stand up just because of his leg. And then we got the majestical flying jet there, and then your background thing, but let's get that out of there for now. Oh, there goes the chi. Chi's back up, and chi's not. Chi's gone for now. Leave that be. Yeah, pretty sweet Raven, to be honest here. I like this mech. It's it's actually pretty sweet. I don't know if you consider it a mech or a vehicle. I guess it's more of a vehicle. Yeah, your little Raven there. You know what? Let me get these out of here again. The claws or the feet. It's actually pretty sturdy. Like it holds up pretty good. You get a little engine detailed up there as well. Like I said, that moves. It's kind of. You can get your minifig in there. Who do we put in there? Let's put... I think you have to take off the... Yeah, that's kind of what it was for like most of these. Is that you have to take off the wings and then you can put them inside. So yeah. So he fits inside there pretty nice. And what was cool too is that they advertised too that you just put the wings on the build somewhere. So it just adds to the detail. Which is pretty sweet, but we'll go ahead and take them out of there for now. And then you just put your wings back on them. But yeah, we got Razars Chi Raider. Take one big final look left at it here. What's the side build? Yeah, Lego Chima. Honestly, I enjoyed it. I watched the show when it was coming out when I was younger, and I never... on Teletoon Network, for those who remember that, when it was on that. Yeah, I don't really remember most of the characters' names. I remember I had the big lion castle when I was younger, but I think my younger self destroyed the poor castle, so that has been dethroned. But I don't know, I found a bunch of these Chima sets at the thrift store, and it was kind of a burst of nostalgia, because like, oh my god, I had all these sets. But yeah, it's fun to have this one. This might be from the first wave of Chima sets. I'm not sure. It might be. I could be wrong. Don't quote me on that. But yeah, there's going to be plenty more Chima sets. Actually, I shouldn't say plenty. There's like 3 more. But that's plenty enough for Chima enjoyers, I guess. But yeah, my final thoughts on this are just good set. I would have probably bought this at the time if I was big into Chima. Star Wars is my thing, obviously. But yeah, I'm not sure how much this goes for now. Probably a bit of money just because it's Chima and it's old. But if you want to pick this up, you're not missing out. But you're kind of, yeah, it's kind of at a want it, get it. If you don't want it, you're not missing out kind of thing. But yeah, I hope you all enjoyed this video. More chima sets coming soon, and then I got more thrift store. I got a couple more thrift store finds, actually. We're running low in the thrift store finds for now, but there will be more. And if you like this video, like the video and just subscribe. Thanks all for watching, and I'll see you in the next one.